Welcome back, everyone, to another week of FTL. This week we're going to be doing the Engi B Cruiser, which is notoriously known as one of the worst ships, like one of the hardest, because you start off with a single crew member. In this case, it's Bitratory. I'm going to be doing names this week after new subscribers. So we're calling this ship New Guys 185. 185 because I'm actually at 185 subscribers now, which is really, really cool. So let's get started. So yeah, this ship is really interesting because you start off with one crew member, the pilot, an ion weapon, a heavy laser weapon, and then drones, 2 system repair drones and an anti-personnel drone. Basically, this is a lonely captain with only his drones to protect him. And what's interesting about this ship is you've got to worry about offense and defense, because you can keep your crew member alive, but your ship is a bit harder to keep alive. You only have 1 engine point to start with. And as soon as you start hitting people with double shields, it is impossible with these 2 weapons to get through 2 shields with just those. You need a 3rd weapon, powered and ready. So let's get going. I've actually been practicing on my iPad with this ship on normal, and I have had minor success. Luckily, we end up with people like this who have no shields. It makes it kind of easy. You know, I could go ahead and throw the system repair drone out. Actually, probably should, because... Oh, no, his beam's not going to go, so that's good. Heavy ion, why don't you go for the piloting? Because, I mean, you may as well go for something that'll make it easier for me to hit the enemy. But yeah, so one of the key things about this ship is you've got to get a lot of scrap, because you need to buy weapons, you need to buy reactor upgrades, you need to buy crew. So you really hope to find a lot of slave ships in this ship. Oh, 65 already. That's not bad. It's a really good start with the ship. Let's hope we find a store with a weapon, because that's my first mission. My first goal is I want to find another weapon. All right, so he's charging his FTL. That shouldn't be too big of a problem. The other problem is the ion you need to shoot first before you shoot the heavy laser, but the heavy laser is ready before the heavy ion. But you can get a second heavy laser shot off before... Actually, let's go for the engines, since he's trying to run. And he can't. He cannot possibly break our shields, so we're not worried about that at all. If anything, I'd like for him to keep hitting my shields, because... Oh, wait, no, I don't have... I was going to say I'd like for him to keep hitting my shields, because it'll make my guy on shields get better at shields. But I don't have a guy on shields. Let's go for engines again. It's going to kill him either way. It doesn't matter. Okay. Good amount of scrap. See, after playing on normal, this amount of scrap is amazing to see after just a few jumps. Alright, so this guy... Well, he doesn't have any oxygen on his ship. Alright, so let's go ahead and put out a system repair drone, because I know we're going to need it. Actually, let's go ahead and do 2. Because we're going to get a fire. Without fail, we will get a fire. Good, and 1 more hit and we'll be done. And then we just got to wait once he's done for. So yeah, fire happens and the drones go into action. Luckily, they're very fast at what they do. I'd love to get a burst laser, so I can have that break through shields. Look at that, there's a store too, by the way. Okay, so not what I was looking for. Certainly not what I was looking for. Ooh, that beam 2 is tempting, but I know I need to worry about... The problem with the beam 2 is it won't help me right now get through shields. I need something I can control better. Ion charger. This ion weapon can charge multiple times, giving it additional projectiles. Okay, it can charge up to 3 shots. It only requires 2 power. That requires 2 power... Okay, so this will get me... This will get me 2 ion damage for 12 seconds. This will get me 2 ion damage in 13 seconds. So that means this charge ion is definitely the way to go. And in fact, I think I would use it instead of the heavy ion at first. I would swap it out. But then we've also got crew members up here who I'd like to get. So I think we're going to do the charge ion. I'm tempted to sell the heavy ion, but we're going to keep it for right now. Oh wait, no, I want that over there actually. Yeah. And then we're going to buy a human crew member so he can get good at evading, because we need that. And his name shall be Drummer Nerd. Drummer Nerd has a YouTube channel. He'll just be Nerd. He and I actually have a ton in common. We're both drummers. And we're both self-proclaimed nerds. Anyway, so go check him out. Link in the description. Alright, save stations, and let's move on. Oh, there's another store. Oh, I wish I would have checked, because they might have a weapon that I'd rather have than this charge ion, which I forgot to power. Demand the surrender of their goods. Let's pause real quick and get the charge going. Alright, so they're trying to escape. No big deal. Alright, so he will be able to do some damage with his laser and beam. No, he's not this time. Okay, let's let it charge twice. That's good. Go ahead and fire. Should be there soon. Miss. Hit. Okay, good. This is, and you know what? The charge ion is way better than the heavy ion too, because you have more of a chance you're going to hit, especially, you know, if you charge it up more. So let's go ahead and go for those weapons. Good. Weapons are down. Let's just now keep spamming. And now we can just spam the shields. Every 6 seconds it'll get hit, which is great. Let's go for the piloting. Now let's go for the engine since he's trying to jump. Actually, no, let's go for the weapons now because his weapon's back up. Alright, so his FTL's charging again, so we need to fire. Alright, our charge ion hit. Let's hold off on the laser. Get those engines. There we go. Alright, we're looking good, looking good. I'm pleased with this so far. We can get... Let's do bam, 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 bam. We'll get 4 more jumps. Fuel for missiles. Nope, I have no need for missiles, sir. Could I go here? I think I've got enough time to go here. Aid the civilian ship, of course. Now, here's the interesting thing. If I fire this... Okay, it does restart the recharge. That's good to know. But I wanted to do it because I wanted to get those weapons down quickly. Let's go ahead and take their engines down. Then go back to their weapons. Yeah, the charge ion is definitely a good way to go. The charge ion almost feels like an ion blast 2 because it's so frequent. Let's go for their oxygen this time. But yeah, it fires so frequently that it feels like you've got a burst ion 2. It's just not quite as fast, because I think the burst ion 2 is 4 seconds or 5 seconds. It's something ridiculous. It's probably, without a doubt, my favorite non-lethal weapon in the game. Ooh, and another ion charger. Interesting. Well, I want 2 of those, because that's just cool. This could get pretty interesting. Imagine if we build a ship that has all ion weapons and all offensive drones. That may be the direction we take this. That's really got me thinking. This could be a really interesting thing. The problem then becomes when I go against a ship that has anti-drone technology, I would need hacking to take out that. But even their anti-drone technology would try to hit my hacking, and that's not something I want to do. Although it'd be very interesting. I'd need at least like a teleporting bomb or something. This guy's not going to be able to do any damage to us, so let's, just for the fun of it, let's let our charge ion charge up all the way. He's only got 1 laser, it's not going to do any good. Until he starts running, then it's a problem. Alright, so let's go ahead and fire all 3. One of them's bound to hit. There we go. Let's go for their weapons first, even though I guess it doesn't really matter. We should just go for their piloting and their engines so that the ions are more likely to hit. Now let's go for engines. Ooh, see? That's why it's important to go for the engines and the piloting. Evade is a powerful tool that we need to upgrade soon. Because we have basically none. We have 15% evade. That's not too bad. Well, actually, that's pretty miserable. But it's not as bad as I was expecting, like 5 or 10%. Okay, they're down. Good. Alright, let's head to the exit. And I'm not upgrading them yet because I'm holding out for a store that'll possibly have a weapon that I want to buy. Intervene, of course. Okay, so he's got hacking, medbay, no problem. The only problem now is we can't get through to the pilot if we need to with the system repair drones. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, get those shields repaired. Let's get those weapons down now. Oh, both missed. Eeks. Alright, well, you just gotta keep firing now. Okay, hit. Get those weapons down, please. Thank you. Now let's go for piloting. Oh, nope. Hold up on the heavy laser. Ion missed. Ion missed again. He has some incredible evade. That's a hit. Okay, good. Now we won't have any more misses. Only misters. I'm awful. I'm terrible. Come on, one more hit. This is actually a pretty decked out ship for first sector. Wow, lots of scrap from him too. Well worth it. Alright, engine controlled, mantis controlled. You know, part of me wants to go Engi mantis controlled. I think I will. We're going to go this way because I think we're more likely to find slave ships. And if we have hop-ons, we've got our anti-personnel drone that we can switch over to if we need to. I probably do want to upgrade my evade after one more jump. Let's, you know what? We're actually going to hire them to delay the rebels. So we can get a few more jumps going, because this seems like a pretty good sector to do some extra hopping. Yeah, let's give them the requested 5 missiles. They upgraded our reactor by 1. Fantastic. That's good. I'd love to find a store. Alright, so he's got quite an arsenal over there. So I definitely want to try and take down his shields as quickly as possible. Which really, now that I think about it, against a single shield vessel, it doesn't make sense to charge the ion, because it's just going to fire a second blast 6 seconds later anyway. So what's the difference between one shot after 6 seconds and 2 shots after 12 seconds? You know what I mean? Now, for a multiple shielded foe, that would make a huge difference. Oh man, I need those missiles down. Take them down. It's not, I guess they're repairing it too quickly. He must have an Engi on his ship. Well, I don't know how he keeps missing with my miserable evade. Alright, now his weapons are completely down, and he's got one more hit left before he goes bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay, no store for right now, so we are going to up our evade by 2 and our reactor by 1. Take the power out of there and up our engines. And since we have the time, we're going to go back a little bit and then go down and zigzag around. Oh, we need to send Drummer Nerd to the med base soon. Go ahead and start sending the ion. I can't wait to get the other ion going. That'll be really cool. But yeah, I think that maybe what we end up doing is having a bomb and two charge ions and a good bomb that will like destroy a system. Maybe even an ion bomb. That's what we could do. get an ion bomb that can deactivate drone systems and then send out our drones as we rip apart the shields. And if it's combat drone 2s, that's even better. Or at least a combat drone 2, because that'll help us keep the shields down. Very interesting ideas. I'm also about to up the shields. Send in the Engi. Good. But I'm hoping to find a store. Alright, so they're starting to be on the move, so we're going to kind of start moving along. Okay, so he's got a chain laser or a charge laser. I can't remember which one that is. And a teleporting bomb, which is about to come over and miss. Beautiful. Drummer Nerd, you are killing it with that evade, buddy. There we go. Keeping the shields at bay. That's what I like to see. All right, so we got a miss. So let's start going for the engines so we don't have that happen too often. And so they don't try to run. We can also have some fun with them and go for the oxygen if their weapons are still down. But they're not. They're back up. That's okay. We'll get to them before that bomb gets shipped over, I think. Indeed. They're offering 4 fuel. I'm going to take it because I am getting kind of low on fuel. Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping for. So let's see what we got in this store. Zoltan shield bypass, which would be nice. Do these guys have anything special? No. A charge 2 laser. This laser weapon can charge multiple times, giving it additional projectiles. 3 power. Charge time is 5 seconds, and it charges up to 4 shots. You know, this may be the run of the charge, because I don't usually use that at all. I've even said in the past I don't like charge weapons. I don't mind chain weapons. But let's think about this. Is that what I want as my weapon, though? I don't think it is. I want to rely on a bomb. Or a missile, at least, but most likely a bomb. So I'm not going to get the charge 2. I'm certainly not going to get a 3rd charge ion. Let's go ahead and sell our heavy ion while we're at it. So what we're going to buy is we're going to get... The Zoltan shield bypass is actually pretty tempting, but I'm not too concerned about Zoltan shields because I'm planning on getting some awesome combat drones and beam drones at some point. So let's get a crew member. I think we're just going to go with a human for now because we have the system repair drones. Let's fix up a little. And let's buy 2 fuel. And that's all we're going to do. I'll send you over to the shields. As well, we're going to... How much would it be to upgrade our weapons by 2? That'd be too much. I'm not worried about that yet. Having the double charge ions. So let's up our shields. Because that I can do. That'll benefit me more. Especially because eventually, pretty soon, I'm going to be fighting enemies with double shields. And I need to be able to let my charge ion charge. So by having that extra shield layer, I can have the time to let it charge. Oh, there's only one way to get to this exit, and I'm glad I chose it. Yeah, let's attack the ship, of course. So we got our double shields now, which is great because this guy can't hurt us. So we're actually going to let the charge ion charge twice. Because we want to make sure we get their shields down. Actually, let's go for 3 times. Why not? Go. And fire. Perfect. This time, heavy laser, go for piloting. Charge. Go ahead and fire. Good. Piloting's down. Let's get their engines down next, because we don't have to worry too much about the weapons, because they can't hurt us. The beauty of extra shields. See, that's the beauty of this game, is like, they tell you that evade is more important, and I agree, evade is really more important than shields, because evade applies to everything except for beams. shields only applies to beams and lasers. But here's the thing. With enough shields, it makes some battles an instant win. Like, you can't lose certain battles if you have enough shields, because you'll come across a ship with only 2 lasers, and your 2 shields keep those lasers from doing any damage to you. See, this guy, he has 1 laser and 1 beam. Well, he can only get through the first layer of shields, so he's again up a creek. He can't do anything. In fact, this is a situation where I could sit here and let him wail on me and let my engines guy, who I need to rename, I just remembered, let him just level up, but I'm not going to do that. Simply because I don't have the time tonight to do that. I'm ready to get to bed here pretty soon. So let's go for engines next. And hopefully I remember to rename him. Let's have some fun with them and take out their oxygen. Because that sends them all into haywire over there, even though we can't see because we don't have a sensor room. No, we will not accept surrender. We're having fun with you. We're toying with you. We're leaving your weapons up just to give you false hope while making you asphyxiate? Is that what it is when you run out of oxygen? You're going to run out of oxygen. That's what you're going to do. Alright, so the new person is... Oh, the new crew member, this human, is Chris Chapman. Chris Chapman also has a channel. His is not strictly a gaming channel, though. I think he does have some gaming videos. He does like really cool 3D rendering and video editing and video effects and stuff like that. I haven't really looked into it a whole lot. I do know that he had some videos with some really, really cool video effects that I want to look at to use at church. So yeah, go check out him, Chris Chapman. Really nice guy too. Great British voice. You guys know I love a good British accent. Aid the civilian ship. Continue. Alright, so him we may have to worry about. I don't think that's a burst laser. I think that's just a 1-shot. But maybe it does have 2 shots. But with that stun... Oh, it is 2 shots. So yeah, we do need to worry about this guy. So let's go ahead and fire those 2. And they're hit. Let's take out the weapons. Oh, we missed the weapons. Ooh, see, that almost hit. Come on, heavy laser, get in there, get in there. Oh, you missed! The evade is real with this one. Alright, so see, we got hit. Gotta take out those weapons. There we go. Keep going for the weapons. If this one hits, we'll go for the piloting next. Good, piloting. I wish there was a way to see like what their evade is. See, I can see they have an engine room, but I don't actually know what the power is in it. Oh, you know what? It just hit me. That's the benefit of Sensors version 3, I think. Oh no, Sensors 3 with a person in the sensor room. You can see where their power is allocated. Oh, yay, we get a crew member. This one's name, another human too. I was wanting more humans. This one is Luke Hamilton. Welcome, Luke. Welcome, Squatty Hamilton. You're going to be on weapons. Luke. Use the force. Okay, moving on. Alright. We'll go to the exit, but then we're going to hop to that beacon above. No, attack the slaver scum. I don't know why I was even contemplating, like, buying the slave. Let's see if we can get him on this first shot with the charge laser. We do. We get a hit. He can do damage to us with that bomb, so let's take out some weapons. The bomb has remained, so he will get us with 1 bomb hit unless it misses. Good. He didn't get a bomb off. That's weird. Maybe he did and I didn't see it and it was a miss. Oh, that's just going to hit the shield. Dadgummit. That's a shame. Oh, hold up, heavy laser. Hold your horses. Let's get those engines down. It's the evade. Ooh, yes! A rock crew member. You are going to go into the doors room. And stay. And your name shall be Gerald Stamper. Welcome aboard, Gerald Stamper. And thank you for subscribing. Nerd, Drummer Nerd, I've been needing to get you healed up for a while now. Let's go ahead and do that. Before we move on to the one more stop in this sector. Hopefully it's something interesting. Demand the surrender of their goods. Continue. Okay, they're trying to escape. So let's let the ion charge up twice so we can make sure we get a good shot on their piloting. It also doesn't look like they can break through our shields, which is nice. Good, delayed. Keep going on those shields, and now go for the engines laser, please. It's got that defense drone, but it's only defense drone 1, so it's not going to block our lasers. And, as I said, he can't break through our shields, so we can just go for his piloting and engines as we please. He can't do anything to us. In fact, he should have saved that drone part and not even sent out the defense drone. A hull smasher laser. Now we're talking, because that's a 2-shot. That's a 2-shot that does 1 damage to system rooms and 2 damage per shot to... So it can potentially do 4 damage. That's great. So we're looking at... That may be my final setup for the weapons, is switching this to the hull laser. Which I may do, but we'll probably do it after we jump. So in the next episode. Next time on Faster Than Light. Alright, speaking of the devil, that'll be it for this time. We will be going to the... we're going to go to the engine control next time. Because we don't have a ton of fuel. So let's go to the engine control. We'll see you then. Adios. Goodbye. Hey guys, thanks for watching some FTL this week. If you're enjoying this run, don't forget, hit that like button, and it helps me out a lot. Don't forget, we've got other series going on. On Monday, we've got Dragon Age, where we finally get that chest that's up high on that building. I finally get it. It's been driving me nuts, and as far as I'm concerned, that was the hardest quest in the game. Then on Borderlands 2, on Tuesday, we enter the Bloodshot Stronghold and begin the quest to rescue Roland. Then on Wednesday, we lose some veterans in XCOM, but luckily we were able to promote some newbies as well. Then Shovel Knight is on Saturday, and we enter the Tower of Fate. Thanks so much for watching. Adios. Goodbye.